And welcome back to another round of Dead by Daylight. Playing a kill around as the Pig. You know our loadout. The only difference, Undying to go with Hex Ruin, Discordance, Barbecue, and Chili. We got some combat straps. We got an add-on to give us an extra bear trap. You've seen a lot of Pig rounds on the channel before, so we're just going to jump right into this one. Again, the main difference here is that I had been running, I believe, Sloppy Butcher as a additional perk, and I had taken Hex Ruin off of some of my Pig builds because, well, it just wasn't getting any value out of it because Ruin always gets busted in the first, 30 seconds of the match, it seems like. But ever since Hex Undying came out, there's been, well, a better success rate with Hex Ruin. We've actually seen games that's lasted till the middle of the match, and oh my God, stop the presses. We've seen games where it's lasted until the end of the match. Amazing, right? So Piggie has got a natural slowdown mechanism anyway in her reverse bear traps. That helps to get survivors off of generators and doing other things like getting the trap off their head. So this is the point where we're hoping Ruin will stay up long enough to also allow us to pressure people off the generators, see those generators regress. Between that and the bear traps, hopefully slow the game down long enough for us to be able to actually get some people on some hooks. We're taping this after rank reset. We've been doing some dailies as killers we don't play with, huntresses and onis and cannibals, as we're on the red forest. This is really not going to be a good map. Feels like every other match I play with these days, even without map offering, sends me either to the red forest or Ormond. So that's a little frustrating. And you know what else is frustrating? I think somebody's playing with Spine Chill. Nope. Somebody's cleansing a totem over there. It was a dull totem, but it was still a totem. So far we have evidence of where a survivor was, but we have no evidence of where a survivor actually is. Welp. This is a big map. If we go too much into stealth, we're not going to be able to you're there. Hey, what's up? Hi. I'm glad I finally found somebody. I was getting lonely out here. Fang. All right, we'll get a little box on you here, a little RBT. And we will look for a hook. Think we can get you up on that hill. Oh, get up there, get up there. All right. Barbecue gonna tell me where anybody else is at? There's a person. There's two generators popping just like that. Let's hit the other one. That reverse bear trap is now active. Oh, come here. Let's say even with Ruin, they still got that they still got those generators done, well, simply because I wasn't able to pressure them off of it. And what did they get? Well, they didn't get Ruin. And we saw you over here, Adam. Somebody already got their trap off. Look at that. Here's one of the problems with the pigs. Hey, what's up, Fang? You got your trap off. That's not any fun. Let's put another one on you. We do have an extra one. Oh, and this one's going to be an active trap, unfortunately. That's not good. You know, you should have struggled earlier. You could have gotten off that hook. What's up, Lori? So what did you get? You got neither one of my hexes. Oh, you went that way. Oh, how did that not land? She didn't have that pallet down yet. No pallet left, Lori. No pallet left, Lori. Hey, guess what? The basement's here, too. Let's get that on your head. And, well, somebody already got their box off. Very disappointing when you people keep getting these nice, beautiful hats I'm giving you off. Makes me feel like you don't appreciate all the hard work I went into getting them for you. Somebody by that generator in the basement. And, well, they finally got Undying. They still do not have Ruin down, so. Nope, David. Let's get a trap on your head. All right. I do not like the fact that these hooks are up on top of these hills. I feel like I'm getting caught away from hooks. Yeah, there's no hook in that corner. Oh, Fang, what are you doing? Oh, Fang. Oh, I'm so sorry, Fang. I didn't want it to end like this, but unfortunately, we're gonna have to call your game. Game, set, and match. They're finally getting that person out of the basement. That only took them forever. How did I miss you? You were right there. The guy's all healed. Lori, I don't know what you want to do, but you have decisive, so we're not playing that game. I'll let you stay down there. We're gonna let you stay on the ground there for a second, Lori. You're only running at me to hit me with decisive, so we're not We're not going to play that low game. Yep. What's up, David? Hey, normally I don't like to chase the people with the traps on their head, but, you know, two of you currently have a trap on your head, so, you know, kind of makes this hard not to do. On the bright spot, my dude. Oh, there's the lure. Your decisive is long since worn off. I don't know how that missed. All right. Well, we are out of traps, unfortunately, and hey, there's a hill to put you on, because that's what we do, apparently. You're dead because they left you in the basement forever. This is such a big map to patrol. Oh my goodness. They got to Ruin, or they got to Undying, but Ruin is... Hi. How are we doing? I don't have a thing for you, unfortunately. Thankfully, there's a hook down here, though. Can put you on that. I'm not gonna lie, I get lost trying to get around the basement down there. Is that David gonna come for you? Oh, yes he is. Yes, he is gonna come for you. Yeah, I know it's confusing down here, isn't it? How did I miss you? Hey, you saw my ruin totem. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, David. You saw my ruin totem. That's the bad thing. On the good side, I believe you're dead. No, you're not dead. You were only inconvenienced, unfortunately. Oh, we almost got her with that lunge. She was hanging out. How do we miss you? Oh, that stun is going to let her get that unhook. Well, David. One or both of you might have decisive. Is this your death hook? I believe this is your death hook. Yep. The question is, David, there's not another hook down here. I don't know how to get you out of here. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, I literally don't know how to get you out of here. You're going to wiggle off. Yep, you're going to wiggle off. There just was no hook. So we need you to go outside for me. And we'll be able to find a hook for you. Or maybe you'll find the hatch. Or maybe you won't. I will appreciate it though. Like I said, there was only that one hook downstairs. You were kind enough to go to a hook for me. So that will be that. So on a big map, which for a killer like the Pig is very difficult to navigate around, we did very well. We did a 4K. And the MVP of that match, absolutely, positively, Hex Undying. Because without Ruin, the way those generators were spread out, they still got us down to one generator. And honestly, in the very beginning of the match, we couldn't find anybody. That was a problem. Once we did find somebody and we got into a chase, we got it pretty quick down. But literally, we got the trap on and 2 generators popped. And yeah, that was just a very difficult map for a Pig normally. And Ruin is the only thing that can kind of keep you in the game at that point. Like I said, we got the first person up on the hook, and then after that, we got pressure on. That Lori was left in the basement and almost died on first hook down there, which was bad for her, unfortunately. That worked in our favor, but they kept cleansing totems, but it just wasn't Ruin, and they could not get rid of Ruin even up until the end of the match. Ruin was still up. They cleansed Ruin, but it kept transferring. They finally cleansed Undying, but in the end, by that point, we had enough pressure, we had enough hooks, we had enough people wasting time getting traps off their head. That's exactly the way that perk's supposed to work. And honestly, on a huge map like Red Forest, with a killer like the Pig, again, whose mobility is just not going to be very good, the only way she's going to be able to get pressure is going to be able to try to be downing people. And on a big map like that, if you have survivors spread out around the map, it's just not going to happen. But in this case, Ruin saved the day, and what saved Ruin was Hex Undying. That is probably going to be, assuming the developers don't do something stupid like nerf it, it is going to be one of the most important perks to try to slow the beginning game down, the early game down, for killers, to give killers with low mobility like the Pig an opportunity to actually compete. Without it, that match, they finish all the generators, and pretty much maybe I get one kill. I might not get any at all, but in the end, we get a 4K, and that match will work out just fine. Very good, and we're very happy with the way Undying performs. So if you liked the video, please hit the like and subscribe button and check with us. It would do such a great deal to help the channel grow as we're in our infancy. We release new videos on a daily basis, and you can follow us over on Twitch at Geriatric Gaming 11, and you can be notified whenever we go live, which is usually a couple times during the week, 2 to 3. Till the next time, thanks again for watching so much. Have a great one, and we'll see you in the next Dead by Daylight.